Afternoon, VC. All right, back on real quick. Got one more record here to show from recent pickups at Repo Record. And as I mentioned in the last video, they are the preeminent shop for Beatles related stuff. And no, this is not a Beatles channel, Mr. Carlson, but that's all you're going to get today. I picked up one of these. These have been in the shop forever. He's got at least 30 of them or more. I'm not sure if they're all different. I didn't go through all of them, but when I started going through them, I looked at what was on this particular one, and so I picked this up. And according to Mazzy, I guess these are all bootlegs of some type. But they're really, the sound quality is incredible on these. And I guess the story is that these may have only been played once, if at all. I forget who Jimmy got these from, but that's what Steve that works there told me. And no one buys them. And I might have to look at some more of these. This one's fantastic. The Lost Lennon tapes on the Westwood One radio networks. Some interesting cover art there, and it has the track and programming listing on this insert. So I picked this one up because it's songs from the live performance at the Live Peace in Toronto 1969 show. And it's from the Plastic Ono Band, and they were added late into the proceedings on this gig. Little Richard was opening for the Doors, and so they ended up getting the Plastic Ono Band to join in, and they ended up going on after Little Richard, and they had to talk Little Richard into that. As you hear in the stories that are on here. And they talked to John Brower, who put this show together, I believe. And there's a part in here where he had to go get cocaine for the band. And when they said, because they asked him, we need to get some coke? And he had someone bring him like 6 cokes. And they're like, no. Yoko Ono was like, no, Ford knows. So yeah, it was interesting. There's some great songs on here. They do a cover of Blue Suede Shoes. They really jam that. But Cold Turkey, that song's on here, which I love that, which is ironic, because that was about John going cold turkey off of the snort. But there's commercials on this, because it's a radio broadcast for the U.S. Army, which I thought was interesting, since this was for the the peace show in Toronto, and it's just ironic. But these are really cool, and this recording is fantastic on this, and it's a double LP, and like I said, Jimmy's got a bunch of these. So for a bootleg, yeah, and this was broadcast in California, March 6, 1989, and there's what your labels look like. So the Lost Lennon tapes on the Westwood One radio network, Culver City, California. Yeah, I forgot to show this yesterday, and this is extremely enjoyable to listen to. Just something completely different to listen to a radio broadcast from 1989 on vinyl. And the band was in peak form here. Really good. I'm trying to think who else was in the band with John, but they sounded great. Yeah, and that's it. Hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. Peace.